YouTube, what's going on? Heir of this action has my consent here, and Clone Trooper Wheeler, this one's for you. Sorry it's a little late in coming. It was a crazy busy week. Yeah, sorry to all of you that I had some good videos out this week, but I didn't have a lot of them, and I appreciate you all, you know, who are enjoying the videos. Let me know, leaving comments, interacting, all that stuff helps a lot. Definitely appreciate it. So I am several turns ahead of where I was previously, and it's because I was, you know, I had been fighting the vampires, and I really wanted to get a big fight there, and they just ran away from me and essentially gave up their territory. And so I'm trying to hunt down Vlad and Isabella, but like I said, they basically just gave up their territory, which is unfortunate. So yeah, we're gonna have to see what we can do here. As far as getting rid of the vampires, I don't know exactly where they'll go. Karl is chasing them near Oakenhammer. Meanwhile, Throg declared war on me and came down, and I don't have an army at home because our arch-clone lector Wheeler and his Warner of handguns are off on a mission right now, and I will show you their mission here in just a moment. Just a moment. We could probably just use our treasury to do this, and then auto-resolve. There's nothing special going on here. Let's take the money to recoup some of what we had to pay in there. There was only a net 1,400 gold loss. Alright, the vampire stuck around, so Karl's got a chance here. Speaking of, I put a Luminarch in his army, just for the lulz. Karl's got a chance to come and kill the von Karsteins once and for all, and we will take that chance. I had brought Wheeler, our arch-clone lector, down here, and I've completed their army, as you'll see. And by the way, I need to rename some of these units, but I was thinking this would be like the 501st Legion here, you know, in reference to the clones. Anyway, if y'all think of some more fun clone/Star Wars humor, or whatever you want for this army, let me know, and we'll put some more. But I also need to get a magician of some sort into their army, or a wizard, as it were. But these guys are going to have to take on the task of coming back here and kicking Throg out of our territory with some extreme prejudice. So I'm going to send them on the march home. It's going to be quite the march, so we'll get them headed that way. Now, Franz, on the other hand, has a date with Vlad and Isabella. And it's not some kind of double date, per se. It's just a date to put them back in the grave. I'm going to attack them, and then use my Lightning Strike ability to single out Vlad and Isabella, and make sure they are very dead. Re-dead? Undead? Dead. Whatever you do to vampires to get rid of them. Alright, here we go. Alright, folks. It's time to get this battle underway. The vampires are going to have to come attack me. I do have the Templehof Luminarch, as mentioned, as previously advertised. I'm gonna hold my fire, and I'm gonna take a shot at Daddy Vladdy. It's gonna be a long shot. Oh, I forgot. Vlad has this ability. Oh my gosh. That's gonna hurt, and I don't have any way to heal. Well, we got him back for it, though. I put a Luminarch shot up his schnoz, so we'll see how he likes that. Speaking of shots, let's go out here and start luring some of these units in. Oh my gosh, man, that is 25% of my HP just completely gone, so that's real great. Definitely appreciated, you jerks. Alright, I'm gonna engage these Black Knights, which are headed for my Templehof Luminarch. In fact, I should be able to net them. Cease their movement altogether. I'm gonna go get on these bats out here, too. Alright, Vlad and Isabella are heading for the pile over here, kind of like gangbusters.
Taking position. No lingering.
What is this, fell bats? Let's get those bats off me, and then I'm just gonna drag the bats in front of my guns. And then it looks like the vampires are just gonna go full stupid over here, so let's bring some reinforcements. Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention over here. The black coach got into me. Let me fall back over here. Let's go engage. These Bargeist fall back. Let's put a net on those Bargeist. Alright, there we go. Fall back. Franz is taking that stuff out. Here's our reinforcements to help with our cavalry, who has gotten a lot overstretched.
Archers!
Taking the bats out of the air. I'm gonna try... I don't know if I can get my cavalry out of that fight. Oh my gosh, they just dropped another one on me. That
Formation!
ability is
March!
absolutely gruesome. There's gonna go like another huge portion of my hit points. Well, I guess Vlad is going down, but he's not gonna make it easy on us.
For the Emperor!
He seems bound and determined to make life difficult for us still.
Show us the foe!
Alright, you can quit all your crap now. See if we can shoot Vlad.
Taking position!
Let's bring Sigmard's sons in here. So we've got that fight pretty well tied down. I keep buffing my infantry units. Tempelhof is blocked. It can't get a shot in this way.
Quickly! Rexguard Knights!
So I guess we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
For the Warhammer! Ready for war!
Alright, we're gonna get rid of those Vargeist. We've shot up the Black Coach, gotten rid of the Wraiths over here, so everything looking good.
For Altdorf! For the
Can I
Warhammer!
please, like, get a shot in here?
Attack!
There's just everything blocked.
Quick march! They are using dark force. Rexguard Knights!
It says it's gonna shoot.
Sigma calls!
Still lining it up, though. Have a quick charge here with the Knights. We did lose our warrior priest up in there.
Stalin's revenge!
We need to get this blob actually unengaged.
Take the ground!
Let's disengage the blob and use our ranged units
Moving faster!
to pick at these heroes. And then let's bring our
The ground quakes!
other units. Yes, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and disengage here. They do have a few. There we go. Finally got a shot with the Luminarch.
Rexguard! We are Sigmars!
Man, they went after my light wizard this time. They are relentless with that ability.
Yes, my lord! We serve the Emperor!
I'm gonna net down Vladdy
Go, Mirage!
and start
We obey!
shooting him,
Yes, General!
which is the far more
Understood!
efficient way of dealing with them.
We obey!
Alright, so Vlad is
Ready
netted.
for war!
Let's bring our wizard over and keep holding him in place. In fact, I'll net both of them there.
Vanish! At speed! Stalin's revenge! Take the ground!
And let's Shim's gaze one of these goobers.
Light is might.
Alright, well this is definitely the way to get rid of the gruesome twosome here.
The Temple of Lumina!
There we go, I got the Luminar kit and Vlad. Multiple gun units shooting them.
Finding rings, sir!
There goes Daddy. Guess vampires aren't immune to bullets. They say you gotta have some garlic, some holy water across or something, but apparently they're just susceptible to some good old-fashioned hot lead. Look at that chalice in hand. She did not drop it, folks. Throughout her life, she held on to the blood chalice. Only when she's dead will it fall over. Alright, so Karl was successful. Unfortunately, though, despite the fact that they definitely died on the battlefield, Vlad got to come back with half of his hit points. I don't know why CA does this for the vampires, but they do it, and it's really quite frustrating.
I am Franz. They will obey.
They basically let them get away all the time. Look at these guys. Like, how much movement points do they get in a turn?
Never.
I'm gonna hand that province over to the dwarves. This will make them like me.
What you have to say.
Let's trade a settlement, and I'm gonna give them Oakenhammer. That makes them very happy. I'll go ahead and grant military access as well. Looks like we can pick up a military alliance here all at the same time, so let's balance that offer off. There we go.
Agreed.
Alright, so that'll get us in good with the Dawi here. They'll let them control this mountain territory that I don't really need at the moment. And then what we'll do is I'll head into an encamp stance and kind of chase Vlad, cut off his retreat. And the dwarves will have to worry about that army, not me. So, yeah, I took their territory. I'm trying to cleanse Sylvania. If we go and look at the elector counts, we now can appoint an elector count over Sylvania. And I'm trying to remember what it gets. They get the Knights more and Stahlberg's letter. Stahlberg's letter takes away corruption. Okay, I think we're better off with, yeah, having the Stonebreaker. Like, I feel like that's a better, yeah, Sundered Armor and plus 40 melee attack. That's definitely better. So we're gonna keep him there. I don't have any other candidates to like put in the job right now. We're gonna have to hire some more people in order to be the Elector Counts here. But the Knights More are a cool one. They have the ability, what is it? Grim Resolve, so all allies in range become immune to psychology, so pretty cool. The Swords of Ulrich, if we pick up this one, and then Leg Biter. But the Swords of Ulrich, a nice unit, slightly better sword unit with Frenzy there. Got some cool stuff on the way. Scrag the Slaughter, currently considering himself the Elector Count of Averland. That is most assuredly not going to stand. So I will summon the Elector Counts, and we will hold a new quote-unquote election on whether Scrag should be allowed to continue his reign there.
Me to my men.
Let's see, Karl. Speaking of your men, let's see what we want to do next. We have Best of the Empire, Imperial Special Forces, so Reichsguard. Ooh, a bonus versus large for Reichsguard and the Lord's Army. Ooh. That's actually pretty sick. Armor and leadership for great swords. Upkeep drop for the whole army, and then gives himself the unbreakable attribute. It's not bad. There's some cool stuff here. I think I'm going to take this Imperial Special Forces, and then it'll actually give us a reason to use Reichsguard. That'll be pretty exciting. It's not a huge bonus, but it's enough. Like, that should make things interesting with Reichsguard, rather than them kind of just being, you know, ultimately somewhat useless compared to, say, like Demigriff Knights. I think that'll be a very nice way to push them. Let's finish up Foz Protection. Then our Warrior Priest. I really need his Bombardment ability, which is going to be Soulfire, so let's grab that. That's what makes that unit much handier. And then we've got some cash, quite a bit of cash, in fact. We need to decide where we want to spend it. Let's take a look at Altdorf. I think I was building College of Magic. No, I have not built a College of Magic somewhere. This building's kind of redundant. We don't need it there. We can build it in one of the smaller settlements. So let's get rid of that so we can build something better. Let's improve our defenses there, which is going to take some cash. And we've got some big money we can spend in Altdorf here. We can get the Castle Reichsguard, which is going to let us recruit Reichsguard. Upkeep for all armies. It's not bad, but the Altdorf Conclave of Wizards here would be a lot cooler because it would help us get more battle wizards. Unlocks the recruitment of Lumin. Can we get more Luminarchs? Is it just unlock the one? I don't know what that one is, but let's build the Conclave of Wizards. I feel like we gotta have that unique building. And let's just wait on what's next there at Altdorf. Got a decent defense at Middenheim. It's a pretty bad one at Karaberg.
The Empire.
You would think that old Boris wouldn't be happy about Trollface McUgly being over here, but I don't know. We'll see. Gonna have a rebellion in northern Sylvania. I'm not entirely surprised by that, though. To be fair, like, I don't think the rebellion's gonna go very far with that garrison. So let's go ahead, skip that. I'm not gonna build an outpost just yet, and let's end our turn and see what we can accomplish next. Sorry, I had to get myself a nice drink there.
That is all I ever want.
Ungrim Iron Fist wants military access. He is at war with some of the people we hate. This seems relevant. Come, dwarf. Help me slay our enemies. Come be an ally to the Arch-Clone Lector. Wheeler, I hope you're doing good. Hope work's going alright.
You are not welcome in my
Keeping
court,
busy, having
yet
fun.
Here you are.
Maybe fitting some Minecraft time in. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, Snorkel O'Weirdy. I mean, that is a weird name, I'll grant him that. Wants to declare war on us. So, sure. I accept wars from Greenskins. We can have a fest tag here for a little bit of cash. That actually seems like a pretty good idea. Happy fest tag, everyone. This year we're going to be celebrating the slaughter of the vampires. They are filthy.
Will not.
Somewhat useless. Where did Diedrich go? He got away with that army earlier, that's right. Schwarzhofen is looking particularly vulnerable. If I double back,
I see no other option.
I can go chase those guys off, and then we can catch Vlad again, or I could just try and end Vlad right now. Nope, we can't reach him.
As is my right.
I'm gonna stay on Vlad's tail, and then we'll come back out here and retake Schwarzhofen if we need to. We've actually got a couple of these multiple battles actually we need to fight. Here's Gotrek and Felix. Throg running away, big coward. He knows who's coming to face him.
Protector.
He doesn't want to face the Arch Clone Lecter and his handgun-toting ally Warner. And I don't blame him. Throg is making the right decision to skitter flee away, because this is not where he wants to be in life. I guarantee you that. Let's see. Hunters. How's the control looking here? Control is actually headed to the positive. We can start getting the furs here. Some extra trade. I'm sitting on quite a bit of extra money just in case we kind of run into a bit of an issue. I'm going to go ahead and build the Castle Reichsguard. I feel like we have to have all of these things. Like, I feel like the unique buildings must be built when they're there, or else it just isn't right. Let's see, Fort Obersteyr. Hopefully those rebels wouldn't come over here to the fort. They might, though. I don't have the money I want to do anything else there, though, so let's go ahead and end this turn. We have kind of continued our pursuit of Vlad. We're going to chase him back to Karag Vromar, hopefully finish them. That's their new capital, since we wrested Sylvania out of their hands. And if we can continue to get rid of some of the... Oh, look at that. The Moot got taken over by the ogres. I mean, if the halflings hadn't already been eaten by the vampires, now you really know they're being eaten. That's rough. That's rough. Alright, they're gonna hit Averland and take it because they're desperate for territory, but we'll get it back.
Be at peace, for that is...
Drika is about to declare war on me, which I'm sure Kislev would be happy about. They've been wanting my help against Drika. And Throt looks like he's dug himself in a little too deep here. I don't know how we're gonna win this one, but it says we're gonna win it, so I'm taking the heroic victory. I don't understand how the heroic victory occurred, but it was heroic, folks. That's all you need to understand about that victory, is that it was quite heroic. Stories will be told about it, except for the fact that we don't know what happened.
Summon
so
the Elector Counts.
Make up your own story, I guess.
I am Franz.
That will be told about it. Alright, Franz can't reach them on this turn. There is an army outside their town, which is good, because that means I can pull them out of that settlement and get at them there. And like I said, they're not going to hold on to these settlements for long. The rebels coming up at me, but Castle Tempelhof, like I said, looking like some pretty good position overall.
Here to serve.
With Throg being dead, I guess that actually frees up this force. The Bone Rattlers declared war on us, and they've taken the Griffinwood away from Drika. Could move towards the Griffinwood. Guns blazing. Come over here and help out Kislev, because Kislev has their hands full right now between Drika and the Bone Rattlers. That is some great weapon Kassar spam, though. I'm proud, my Tsarina. That is some beautiful spam there. I need to put an outpost in with these guys if I don't already have it. Especially if we can get something cool from them, like some neat Kislev units. What do I want to do? Do I want to spend any cash? I'm just gonna save some cash because we got some big buildings coming our way. Let's take a look at our research here. Purge the foul. So we gain leadership when fighting greenskins, Skaven, ogres, and wizardmen. Melee defense as well. Purge the fell. So vampires, kings. Purge the knife ears. Norska. We are gonna be coming up against Norska. Recruitment capacity. Oh, I was working on my state troop stuff here. This actually helps quite a bit with the state troops. Weapon strength, armor. Let's just start working on this. Yeah, it does make our state troops a considerable amount better. It's, again, just kind of swing through here. We can actually repair this now. Alright. Man, I love me some Empire campaign. There's a bunch of campaigns in Warhammer that I still very much like. Dwarves, High Elves, Empire. I really like the Dark Elves, like Tomb Kings. I mean, gosh dang, man, there are so many fun. Wow, that's a lot of money. He wants military access real bad. Go for it. Thanks for the cash infusion. But yeah, I mean, there are so many fun campaigns in this game, and I'm loving all the stuff. And then we saw news from CA, by the way. They were tweeting, in I think it was a tweet or somewhere where I read it, but basically they said that they were potentially looking at expanding the number of in-game scenarios and stuff like that. And I was like, dude, that is awesome. Because the in-game scenarios are already cool, and as they continue to add to them and continue to add options around them, that is going to be really cool, and it's going to give us some fantastic opportunities to have fun.
Yes, to unite the provinces.
All right, Daddy stayed at their capital, so let's go make him pay for that. There are other armies still rolling around. They can't get into my larger settlements. And see, like right here, they sieged us. They're going to die. Like my rebel army I knew would do no good here, so... Thanks for the cash infusion. Let's go get rid of Vladdy, Von Daddy.
Men, we must attack.
Is this a wall? No, it's not a walled settlement. Let's just kill him. Let's get this done. Okay, let's get this settlement battle started. I haven't fought a settlement battle against the vampires yet.
That's an order.
We're gonna see what this is like. Looks like Vlad's hanging out in the center of the settlement. I left my cavalry over here to kind of threaten things and be annoying. So let's threaten things and be annoying. I'll roll these pistoliers up and start some harassment of these dire wolves over here. We have a bonus versus large on our Reichsguard, which won't apply, unfortunately, to dire wolves. What's going on over here? I see like a Luminarch shot just hurtling. Oh! Alright, I see what it was shooting at now. I don't think the Luminarch scored its hit on the bats, but the bats sure felt the wrath of those handguns.
We obey. Take the ground.
No magic attacks on these units. What about my yep, Warrior Priest has magic attacks, so we'll use him to dunk on these Garen Wraiths. That tower is pretty darn annoying. Let's go get rid of it. Alright, yeah, I'll take that tower out. Looks like ooh boy, the Wraiths took some face shots.
The Empire endures. We obey.
These guys can fire while moving, so I'm gonna push them a little deeper up into here. They're headed my way. Let's actually.
Prepare for combat.
Yeah.
Great swords.
What? Oh, there's like a pit. I thought he was like landing to get something. Suck it, skeletons. Alright, skeletons are getting hit.
Great swords.
Just get in here and take care of business. We're gonna take that tower down. Oh yeah, those Wraiths got absolutely shut down. Took a little bit of damage here. Shield her. Could soul fire, but let's wait for a better one. Yeah, oh man, took a little damage there. The tower's still firing at us.
Stalin's revenge. Quick march. Ready for war.
Let's see if we can force our way up to this capture. Oh, I haven't even been paying attention over here. Looks like the enemy fell back from us.
The ground.
Let's just go ahead and charge in here.
Ring. Sigma calls.
Should be able to handle a fight there. Okay, tower's out of commission.
My subjects call.
We get this other
Take
tower.
position.
Try and shut those
For the
down.
twin-tailed comet.
Alright. Got our troops moving in.
Great swords.
Let's go for the kill over here.
Moving now.
Alright. Swing back this way. Cavalry moving in. Gotta hold those dire wolves.
Send us out.
Hold on more dire wolves.
For France.
I'm just gonna skirmish those bats.
Sir, taking position.
The easiest way to get rid of them.
Pistoliers. Sir.
Yeah, Yeah, we can shut those bats down in a big hurry. The wolves aren't going to be able to cut through the armor unless they have some pretty significant upgrades or something. Okay, that's going to get rid of the bats.
For Heldenhammer!
Take one unit after those zombies, and then bring the other ones this way. I might come use Karl
To me, man!
help against these knights. Come on, get rid of that tower. Let's be done with it. Towers are annoying. Like, they're definitely still in an annoying place in the game. Like, I don't know what I want done about them, to be honest. Like, I'm just not sure, but I don't really like what they are. So, I can't decide what I think the right thing to do about towers is. The siege battles are improved. I see a lot of people just complaining about the minor settlement battles, period. Like, they act like they're annoying, they shouldn't be in the game, and it's like, you all asked for these. Like, you were tired of fighting just on open ground when there was supposed to be a settlement, so I think they should definitely be in the game, because like I said, they were asked for by people. I think that they need to be improved a little. I mean, they're a little more time-consuming, but they're fun. Like, I still find these battles fun. So I don't know. Like, there's probably some tweaks that can be made. What I would think is that hopefully maybe people can start putting together some really good constructive feedback, and then maybe we can have some changes made over time that will really help out. I'm gonna Barona's Time Warp guys. I got Franz on tower duty. I still feel like towers just rebuild too quickly. I'm not sure they should be able to be rebuilt at all, and that might be a better way to handle them. Like, maybe make them a powerful asset, but once destroyed, they just can't be rebuilt. Like, that might be a way to handle it. I still feel like that, unfortunately, like, these maps and stuff, again, it's nicer than having literally no extra types of battles, you know, in the settlement. Like, so it's better than having no small settlement battles. But I still feel like that these maps aren't made for the factions or to play to that faction's strength. And I feel like that's going to create the most fun whenever you really want to get something good out of the settlement battles. The maps need to be made for the faction that's defending them and make it fun to play as that faction who's defending. So, to me, I feel like that's still going to have to happen. Like, that you can't just, you know, make a bunch of generic maps like this that have a few choke points and think it's going to be fun, because not all factions play this way. Like, Bretonnia. What does Bretonnia do in these? Like, they can't use their cavalry effectively, and the maps weren't designed to help them use their cavalry effectively. And so it's still kind of like ruins the fun for Bretonnia, and just doesn't leave any proper options for them. And so I feel like that has yet to be addressed by Creative Assembly. And again, I think these are a good first step. I'm glad they did these, but if we're going to take this to the next level, that's what they need to work on. Now, we ended up getting blobbed up over here, and this is not great for us. Not great at all. I'm going to send some help over here. This Time Warp and help out a little here.
Illuminus calls. Sigma.
I wonder if I can run my knights back out of here a little.
The Empire endures.
Let Franz tank some of this. I really need some infantry over here, but my infantry is not near yet, unfortunately. Oh, of course. Vlad and his stupid ability. Got some infantry finally headed that way. Yeah, this fight over here is really not great for me. I'm gonna have to just take this guy and move him way out of the way so that Vlad can't do that to him anymore. Now Vlad's coming in over here to reinforce. This is just becoming a mess of a situation over here, where honestly I think all my units need to just fall back on this front. There's too much vampire chaff on the ground to give us an effective engagement. So I'm just gonna fall off of this. Let my infantry get here and take care of business. Come on, let's get through this. blast it. Like, see a barricade, for instance. What does a barricade do for the vampires? They don't have any missile units. So again, this is the kind of thing, like if CA wants to make this better, make something for the vampires that's unique, that makes sense for them to fight from, right? So I feel like that's what's missing from these battles. There's not enough customization in this yet to make it fun to play all the different factions.
Reichsguard Knights! Taking position!
I'm gonna run my Reichsguard Knights out of there. Alright, their zombies are about to succumb.
Formation! March!
Let's get these other units up here. I'm keeping my light wizard at a respectful distance because I don't want Vlad to be able to tank and kill him.
For Heldenhammer!
Take one unit back, capture that, and get rid of that tower. As soon as Vlad leaves, I'm just going to turn around and come back in and
Yes, General!
recapture that point because he's slow, and I can.
For Altdorf! The Empire endures!
Alright, we've captured this point. This is going to force Vlad's hand. I'm going to shoot these skeleton warriors right here again, just because I can.
My lord! Quick march!
Alright, so we captured the main piece. That should get the vampires ready to start crumbling out of here.
Loaded, sir! Great swords!
You know, Luminarch, you can fire whenever you like. He's probably going to unleash that vortex thing on Karl next. We need to get this point over there. I'm going to take a unit of great swords down here.
To battle!
That. We're about to get that one. I don't think my Luminarch ever fired there, so that was really quite brilliant.
Now!
Alright, we've got a lot of...
Get them! At speed!
We've got a lot of melee attack increase here. About to capture that last point, and then we can now recapture this one because we downed
Reichsguard Knights!
all the dire wolves.
Pistoliers!
Look, see, they're already trying to build another tower there. See, it's just too many towers. Like, it just keeps you chasing towers the whole time. It's not a very fun way to play the game. One and done with the towers. One and done. Make them good, and then, like I said, one and done.
The Temple of Luminarch!
I'm gonna come using my Soulfire bombardment over here. And like I said, I'm kind of keeping my flyers away from Vlad because he's gonna cheese him with that stupid ability he has, and that's fine. I'll bring this guy in. We've got skeleton warriors.
Get them! Sir!
Soulfire these guys. And I'm already capturing the last 2 capture points, which will force the victory anyway.
By Ulrich's wrath! On way, General!
Use a Graveguard here. That's gonna be a tough unit. Oh, nope. Soulfire got canceled for some reason. There we go.
Attack!
There's some Soulfire.
For the twin-tailed comet!
Vlad is gonna fall apart under pretty
Pistoliers!
intense,
We obey!
outnumbered action there.
Now! Take the ground!
Templehof Luminarch over here. Got my Pistoliers unloading into the back of that Graveguard now.
Yes, General! The Temple of Luminarch! Prepare
can
for
shoot these
combat!
guys. I don't know if we'll get a shot off, but I'll attempt it.
Very well. Kill the necromancer!
Could be dangerous.
Ulrich, save us!
Nope. Yeah, we kind of hit our own Warrior Priest, but still worth it. Alright, there we go. So, Vlad von Karstein is no more. Alright, quality victory. Good times. Great oldies. I'm gonna occupy this just so that the vampires cannot, but I will probably turn this over
Bring me to my men.
to the dwarves, much like I did just a moment ago, in order to kind of buy some of their cooperation. So whenever there's settlements like that I feel like I don't particularly need or want to take care of, I feel like it's usually a good idea to buy in. So I'm sitting right outside the Griffin Wood.
Praise be to Sigma.
Their shooting army. Wow, they got a lot of blorks. What is here in terms of defense is some trolls, some other stuff. We could pull them out of the woods. this map is too wooded, though. It's going to make it difficult for artillery to shine. Let's see what the terrain looks like before we get into this. No, this is actually pretty solid terrain. It says we're going to lose. I think we're going to win. Let's take this fight. And I think between the Sootsen's mortar, the Hammer of Witches, the rockets, I think we can do this. I'm a little bit concerned about the Blorks. There's a lot of Goblin Wolf chariots as well. But let's see what we can do. Okay, I'm going to get the battle started by blasting out the Black Orcs. And then using my Outriders and guns to just kind of really finish everything off. So I'm going to get rid of the Black Orcs real quick. I had all my artillery on fire at will. Go ahead and C-stack because I don't want to waste all of this ammunition. Alright, we got rid of the Black Orcs pretty well. Let's focus on Mr. Black Orc Big Boss. Fall back a little here, so we just want to clean up all this leadership real quick. We had some friendly fire right there. That is very unfortunate. I've got my Black Lion, or yeah, my, is it the Black Lions? Is that what they call it? Yeah, the Black Lions war wagon.
At speed.
Getting a fair bit of very unfortunate friendly fire here. That Black Orc is keeping a pace with me much better than I feel like he should be. Now getting hit by the silver bullets. Yeah, he's gonna be very dead right there. Alright, so he is now dead. Let's turn around, let's start working on this next guy.
Yes, General.
I want to get my Black Lions in a good position.
Ready for war! Formation, march!
These guns up here, so I'm pretty much done here. Alright, let's finish off this Goblin Shaman.
Yes, sir.
We want to lure Azzag down here, so I think I'm going to pop a shot at him with the Black Lions. We're a little bit blocked by that forest. Gonna hit him. I don't think we got any hits. Let's fall back. We got their leaders. Let's go get Azzag's attention. We've got to lure him across the battlefield for sure. We've got cannon range on him, so let's open up with the cannons. Alright, he's coming in and spirit leeching us. It's actually kind of bad because Spirit Leech is actually pretty good against the Black Lions. Oh yeah, the cannon tagged him. Tagged him multiple times. He is really going for the Black Lions here. He's about to come under triple gunfire. As well as everything else. Oh, Azzag is going to be soaking in bullets. Let's accuse Azzag of being a filthy greenskin. Finish him, men. Finish him. Okay, he has been accused. Warner has made his accusation, and Azzag is not happy about it. He's coming straight for Warner. But that doesn't matter. He is dead, so that is going to take their leader out of the fight. Let's get over here and start putting shots into these trolls. Our rocket battery has range. Sootsen's mortar is almost in range. Enough of those Goblin Wolf. Actually, those trolls would be the target for our cannon. Let's move out of the way. Let's feed these trolls a bunch of hot lead. Okay, so get rid of the trolls. Turn around and put a few parting shots into them as well. Let's. Yeah. Feed it to him, men. Feed it to him. We're gonna have to really concentrate fire effectively here. Cause maximum damage.
Taking position.
There we go. Let's fall back a little. Let our rockets take those shots.
For the Emperor.
We've got some key targets coming down the pipeline here for our rockets. Sootsen's mortars can open fire. Just turn those on fire at will. Alright, we got some wolf riders coming in. Can we focus them out real quick? Focus them out. Focus them out. Alright, get those wolf riders out of the way. Excellent, excellent. Gobbo Shaman coming into range. Let's pop him. Or no, it's Orc Boys. It's not a named leader. It's just a unit. Alright, the Black Lions are getting some work done. Oh yeah, we causing major damage to the greenies. Major damage. Let's fall back just a little. Alright, gun line. Let's fall back to second position here. Let's move the militia up a little. Let's keep the Lions on this flank. Key targets coming up. Black Works. That one's getting actually kind of close. We'll focus it with their gun line here momentarily. They got a lot of Gobbo chariots rolling up. Flank over here. Roll back to a safer position here. Let's get Warner up to help hold this flank. Our militia have range. We are just getting YOLO'd by wolf riders. Gobbo chariots. Man. Yeah, the chariots are YOLOing me right now, and that's kind of a problem because I need to shoot these Black Orcs. Let's pick the next target for the cannons. Another Black Orc. Citizens Mortar. Let's just let them have it. Let them have it. Use those guys. Let's start shooting those. Alright, we're putting some shots into the Black Orcs. Let's put a few more shots here. There's quite the fight going on right now, folks. Black Lions, do your thing.
Ready to hunt.
Black Lions, do your thing.
Sigma calls. Sigma.
Let's get back over here and help stop these chariots. I need some help over here too.
Take the ground.
We're kind of getting our line rolled up over here. Let's fall back.
Ready ammunition.
Some of these artillery crews.
Sigma, preserve us. For Heldenhammer.
Fall back, fall back, fall back. Yeah, our militia line is crumbling. Not entirely surprising. They weren't made to hold up against that. Let's take our cavalry and fall back to the next position. Protect these militia. Keep the Black Lions. Well, Warner is now in trouble. Let's see if we can get the Black Lions back a bit and give him some support. It's a while before he can do any more accusation. Get back here. Get away. Run away, artillery crews.
We await your orders. Yes, sir, quickly.
Fire back. Fire at will. Alright, the Lions are clearing out some of the Black Works. We're still taking shots. I'm gonna have to back off. Unfortunately, Warner's gonna rout there, but I don't think we're gonna get him killed.
Formation march!
Come on, fall back, fall back. Let's let Clone Trooper Wheeler absorb some of this.
To battle, brothers! Sigma calls.
Focus the Black Orcs. Let's get in here. Let's give these guys some presents. Some big uns rolling in. Alright, Warner's falling back. We were doing really good until we got our artillery compromised. That was a big problem for us. When the artillery got compromised, it left us in a very bad position. Oh, no, run, run, run. Alright, Warner, stay ahead of him here. Let's accuse these guys. There we go, just fall back, play your cards right. There we go. Alright, so Warner and Clone Trooper Wheeler pick up their first big victory here. And it is a big one. They shut down Azzag the Slaughterer at one of his large settlements. Not without loss, but it was still a pretty clutch victory. We managed to save all of our units. In fact, I'm going to get these units back up here and open fire with the artillery. I'm going to give these greenskins some parting gifts that they deserve.
For Heldenhammer.
Nothing firewall's moving. No, it can't.
Ready ammunition.
That's just an orc boy. It's not a leader. All right, awesome. Well, we made them pay. So let's end this one. All right, well, Arch Clone Lector Wheeler here has proved that his army can be pretty dangerous. It will be tricky to play against certain ones because it has to be kited effectively, but still, I think that, they did very well. Our free company is going to need the most help. I'm running those upgrades on state troops that should help. I've already done some other upgrades, so if we can get the free company militia, really buffed up, that could be good. Now, what we could do, we could try and, use an outpost to see if we can fill up his army with, armored Cassars and Streltsy, because they would actually be better for this type of thing than the handguns and the militia. So we might be able to do something like that in order to add more guns. But, our artillery here was downright deadly. At least the Sunmaker was. The others didn't get as much chance to get some work done. Yeah, Azzag got absolutely dumpstered here, so that was perfect. Not offering me a lot of money or anything off of that either. Especially considering that we just dumpstered their legendary lord. But whatever, disrespect us. I understand. We're trapped up in the zone of influence of this. If I auto-resolve this, all we gotta do is replace that single gun unit. I can't remember, is this... Okay, the Griffinwood is kind of a yellow one. Let's go ahead and occupy it to give me something here to work. Maybe even some buffer against Dryka and others, because no doubt she's going to be very interested in the Griffin. I wonder if I could offer her the Griffinwood to get her to leave these factions alone. I don't know that she would be willing to take that, but I'd be willing to entertain it.
Servant of the faith.
Okay, let's see here. Regiment of Renown. I'm one turn away from getting another Gunnerman Surefires, which would be okay, because, they're as good in melee as the Free Company, I think. Pretty close. It's not great, but they do have the extra armor-piercing missile strength, which would be nice. So I think I'm going to wait a turn and just get the Gunnerman's Surefires so we can add a little bit more bite to this army. The Free Company are good, but, they don't have quite the zip that we need. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this episode. We basically rid ourselves of the vampires, and then we struck out at Azzag, got some good action with both armies, and I will be back with some more. I'd love to hear what you want to see me do, Clone Trooper, so give me some ideas, and the rest of you as well. Make sure to get down there in the comments. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I'll see you all soon with some more action.